Welcome back, guys. Behind this door we have a project we've worked on for about 4 years now. We're going to introduce it to the channel. It's pretty close to being done, but at least you guys will get to see the end of it. Alright guys, this is our 1978 Trans Am we call Goldbird. There isn't much that has been touched on this thing. It's got LS out of an '08 Escalade. It's got a T56 6-speed in it. It's got a 9-inch in it with torque arms set up by Speed Tech. It's got Pro Touring F-body front suspension on a stock subframe. It's got 2013 Corvette Grand Sport carbon fiber disc brake setup with a steel rotor conversion. It's got Hydro Boost on it. It's got mini tubs. It has just about everything you can throw at this car. Didn't paint the outside. Kind of wanted it to live in its original form, how it's aged. We painted the firewall, smoothed the firewall. Don't have heater AC in it yet. It does run. It moves under its own power. We're working on finishing up exhaust. Working on getting it to the alignment shop. We're waiting on our seats to come back from upholstery. Still a lot of odds and ends to button up, but we're getting pretty close. When we moved, we were able to drive it out of our old garage onto the trailer, off the trailer and into the new garage. So it's been long enough. Like I said, we've had this project for 4 years. It's time to finish it up and start enjoying this thing. So it's in the shop. That's just about all that we're going to do as far as working on it today. Getting it down here is a little bit of a chore. What you guys didn't see off camera, it's quite a bit of work just to get it down here. We just moved in a couple weeks ago, so everything's still a mess, but we got to get this thing going. So what we still have left, we have to make exhaust for this. We have most of it made, probably 3/4. We have the tailpipes for it. We have the tips now. We still need subframe connectors in this car. We still need a harness bar. We're going to show you how to do some interior plastic work, as we have to widen the rear inner panels for the interior and paint those. We have custom seat tracks that we've made for this car. We still have a little suspension setup to do as far as ride height and everything else. The rear end is squared in the car already, everything's set that way, but if you look, our front ride height is just about an inch higher than the rear. So we gotta bring the rear up. It's set all the way down for now. We'll get into that, checking all your pinion angles. Once we get it at the right ride height, we'll have to check the pinion angles and everything again. We have to install trim. Putting something new to me in this, we're doing a Bluetooth radio instead of a normal radio. So we'll go over putting that in and getting everything else set up. So this is a short video. I know it's hot here, it's late here, but thank you guys for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe and like button for us. Hey guys, so welcome back. You'll notice things are a little bit different here. It's been 4 months, 3 months?
Something like that.
Since we started this video and pulled this car down here. We've just been busy buying stuff, schedule work. You know, I have a full-time job. We got, the hell is that thing? Oh,
Horsefly.
Boy. horseflies. I have a full-time job. Boy there's got school now, and he works a job with an old man working on mowers and such, so it's just been tough. But this car's got to get done. I think next weekend we're going to go put an alignment on it. We're not going to a typical alignment shop, and we're not going to use typical alignment specs. So we'll have another video of that coming out sometime, probably in 2 weeks. We'll have more on this thing. And we've been waiting on interior. I think I said that in the beginning of this video, but like I said, it's been a long time since we shot the first part of this, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself. But we did find out that our upholsterer is now not an upholsterer anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta go pick those up.
Yeah, we gotta go get those today. So seats are not done. Some of the panels are cut, but the seats are stripped. We don't have any seats. So we found a new guy. I think they're going to him next Friday. I think he's 2 or 3 weeks out from starting on our stuff. So it'll be like the end of September before we can even hope to get some seats back.
I mean, technically, if they fit, we can take one out of my Camaro.
Well, we got friends with these cars. We can get a set of stock seats.
One of your friends with those parts I prefer not to talk to.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. All right, let me see that camera, boy. Take you guys around. I know we did it before, but there has been some changes. Door panels are on. The upholsterer made a mistake. Had to make a plug, so that door panel is pretty much ruined. And these only took me like 8 months to get. So we're having some ECU communication issues, so we switched out with another one that we have, Holley Terminator X. Now that one's a Max. This car doesn't require it, of course, because it's a stick. What we couldn't show you before was some of the underside of this car. Let's see here. Come here, creeper. Here we go. So, SpeedTech 3-link, back to narrow 9-inch. I think this is a Holley Blackheart transmission cross member. SpeedTech headers, which fit awesome in this car. Let's go back here to the business end of things. 1/2-inch stainless steel fuel line I bent up for this car. Tank zinc fuel tank. There's our 9-inch. This car's been narrowed 2.5 inches on each side. Big brakes. I think the rear rotors are 14 inches. Fronts are 15.5. 6-piston calipers. The exhaust I made. It's not exactly done, but you'll notice it goes from regular round old pipe to oval. Had to do that because the seat pans on these cars are really low. Didn't have dual exhaust from the factory, and this car sits really low, so I needed all the ground clearance I could get. 2nd gen F body, front suspension, control arms, IROC steering box, 4th gen Camaro accessories. I think that's a Speedway NASCAR style 3-piece sway bar, tunable sway bar in this thing. So that's the underside. There's a boy in his normal position, just chillaxing. So that's it. We're going to kind of wrap this video up there. You guys have heard it run when we began, and you'll hear some videos after this one comes out that talks about this car, because we hadn't published a video. We had started it and never finished it. We have a couple videos like that, don't we?
Chicken Coop's video, you can get a glimpse of it in Hulk's video. 36, but the 36 isn't uploaded yet.
Yeah.
We have to actually fix the 36 before we can get that done.
Well, we're real close. I know the wire going to the points is grounded in the distributor.
Is that factory?
So,
Is that factory?
no, that's not fact. It's not supposed to be like that.
I don't work on flathead Fords every day.
No, neither do I. Learning a bunch.
You didn't teach me about flathead Fords because they weren't around, or we didn't have any around.
We had a pair of them. I had a 30 Ford 5-window coupe, but you were pretty young.
Yeah, there we go.
And then I didn't do anything.
I was
with it.
around Duramaxes, one big block car, and a couple LS cars, like the Trailblazer SS.
Mm-hmm.
I can only remember the big block car because the Nova was cool.
Tell them what it was.
It was a 70 Nova, been back halved, real low, real wide. Had a 540 big block that Dad bought for $3,500. I guess unfinished. I don't know.
Now it's a complete motor.
But that car was sweet. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in there.
Yeah, big tire car.
Actually, I can just go to your Facebook and find it.
Yeah.
That car's sweet.
So, yeah, we'll be trying to finish this car up. It's been 4.5, 5 years. 5 years probably now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not much of a difference because I look at the 68. That took a long while.
Yeah, we've built a lot of cars in between, while we were building this car. And we don't have a ton of money. You know, not a penny of this car being built has come out of my paycheck. It's all been customer cars and cars we bought and built and sold. So we actually don't have a lot of money in this car. The wheels were the most expensive purchase. Rear suspension second. Transmission ended up being free. Engine was free. You know, we bought cars with the parts that we needed and parted them out. And
What did that other Trans Am that you bought with this one sell for?
I think I sold that car for like $1,800.
Because you made $1,000 off that because the engine was $800.
Well, I bought the engine separate, but
Right. But
when
still
I pulled
paid it
the
off
engine and
in the
trans
deal.
out of this car, I sold that for $2,200.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was a 4-speed car.
Yeah. This car was originally a 4-speed car, guys. 400 4-speed Y88, made in 1978. There's not a whole bunch of these cars. The motor was not numbers matching. It was in rough shape.
Did it have blown head gasket or something like that?
No, it didn't have blown head gasket. It just was marketplace rebuilt.
Because I thought they blew the head gaskets because they were doing...
No,
Burnouts
the
on the
original engine that was in it, they got it running, the numbers matching engine, and they were doing burnouts in front of their house and over revved the car and broke stuff bad. And of course, they didn't keep the original engine, so I didn't have it.
This car's came a long way.
Yeah.
Bought it on center lines and...
Yeah, it's come a long way. You know, whenever I was trying to get the 400 that came with this car running, I needed a set of valve cover gaskets, and they took a week to get there. That wasn't my hopes for this car. I wanted to be able to go anywhere and drive.
Drop the batteries. Whoops.
Whoops, that's good. Drive this car cross country. If I needed a part, I could stop anywhere and get it. So that's why I didn't end up with the LS in it. And it kind of snowballed from there. We want to do some SCCA with this car. Some road courses. We've got some kind of local to us that have opened up here in the past year. Ozark International. They have a brand new road course that is pretty killer. So,
It's like a year or two old. I don't remember.
yeah.
I need to get cash so I can build my car.
Well, fix them mowers. You see these mowers here in the background, guys, like that John Deere with the red hood on it. That little patio mower. That's the boys. He went with us when we went to the auction for this 36 Ford here, and bought 3 mowers, and he'll fix them up a little bit and sell them. But this is the boys 2000 Z28 Camaro, little automatic car. What, 86,000 miles on this thing? 87. This is all lawnmower repair money. It's a very nice car, but certainly not perfect, which is okay. But runs good, drives okay. I mean, this car's 23 years old now, so.
Besides the noise that it makes, I think it's fine. It needs sway bars.
Yeah. Needs a little bit of stuff, don't it?
I need my front suspension for it.
Yeah. Boy's got crazy plans for this thing. Stroker LS, 6-speed.
6.2, 427 with an F1X Pro Charger and a built T56.
Yeah. That'll be real good for road courses and such.
Oh, yeah.
And the Caprice over there, we'll have a video coming out on that thing.
Still got the painted truck.
Yeah, still got the, it's way down there, 47 Chevy panel truck. We have a video for that too that we haven't put out. And the Humvee, that thing's getting ready to leave. It's going up for sale. So we're kind of done with it. The videos we made on it were duds, kind of. Our first videos, so I mean, it's okay. That's what got us into it. But you know, just a boy and his dad trying to document what they do on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weekend. Yeah, you don't work on these during the week.
No, I don't. That's because I work 10-hour days during the week. Yeah, it's all right. So, give us a hand here, guys. Hit the like for us. Subscribe for us if you would. It's free for you, but it helps us out. We ain't making no money on these videos yet. And that's okay. But like I said, it helps our channel out. Helps our little father-son project out. Our little experiment, I guess. So, we appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Really? I'm editing that out.
Now you have to leave it in. All right, guys. See you later.